What up, everybody? It's your boy G_Money Raiders coming to you with again with my edition of My Take, where I come to you talk about our Oakland Raiders, who once again lost today, went to 3-5 on their record. Um, you know how I do it. I come in talk about offense, defense, special teams, and coaching. So we're gonna start off with the offense, starting with the quarterback. Derek Carr did not look good. I thought he was coming back because in that last week game against Kansas City, I seen him stand in the pocket a little bit more, and they were getting the ball down the field. I don't know, maybe it was the rain this time or whatever, but we just didn't get it. I don't understand. Receivers look pathetic to me. I don't like this receiving core anymore. I mean, I like Crabtree, he's cool, but he's not a speedster. I like Cooper, but he's losing his confidence. I don't like Seth Roberts. He can't, you can't. I don't know if it's not because you're not getting him the ball. He's losing confidence and just kind of lackluster. And then you're not even using Cordell Patterson the way you need to be using Cordell Patterson. So that's why I say lackluster on the offensive end of the wide receivers. Offensive line did great. They were giving Derek Carr time to get the ball down the field if he needed to get the ball. Buffalo defense played zone through pretty much the whole time. So you mean to tell me you couldn't get the receivers when they seen that they were going in zone to drop in certain areas of the field and stay there to where Carr could get the ball to those receivers in the zone? I mean, it's simple. The game is not hard. You go to an area, you see it, you stop, boom, you can throw the ball right there. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not understanding. You got the defense of Buffalo hitting and knocking balls out. You got our offense, running backs, or should I say running backs, fumbling the ball. You got turnovers by your quarterback from a tip pass. I understand it was tipped by a linebacker, but that ball should be placed high enough to where the linebacker shouldn't even be able to touch or tip the ball. That's just the way I see it. So offense to me, just pathetic. Just pathetic. Defensively, man, it's starting. I love the defense. I'm trying to hold on. As you guys have seen my other videos, I try to hold on and talk about this team's defense. And I understand the only way this defense is going to work this year is the offense must do its job. The defense did go in there a few times and get Buffalo to go 3-and-out. They did on a few occasions, but the offense sputtered and didn't do anything to help what the defense were doing. Now, defensively, I don't understand how on a play where we get the holding call on the offense of Buffalo, and then we turn around and give up the first down to, what's his name, the wide receiver number 15. He jukes left and then runs and turns around and runs all the way back and gets the fucking first down. Like, what the fuck? And then go back and look at it, and you got Jelly Thomas out in the fucking pass coverage. Come on, man. What kind of defensive calling is that, man? I don't get it. You know he's not going to run the ball. You know he's not. You can't use Jody Thomas as a spy. What is he? He can't catch Tyrod Taylor. Come on, man. This is just beginning to get real old now. Truly old. Now, I'm giving props to the other team for doing what they needed to do to get their win for their side. But me personally, I'm on here about the Raiders. And I'm going to tell you right now, this team is starting to really piss me off this year. Because now I'm going into the whole thing. I'm not even going to special teams. Because it's only one thing in special teams that I was mad at, and that was when Trevecchio, when Buffalo thought Oakland was going for the onside kick, and he fucking kicks the ball in the end zone as opposed to kicking it straight up in the air high enough to where there was nobody back there but one person. And you shouldn't even kick that ball like that to go out in the end zone. It should have just been pushed over to give your team enough time to go get that ball. It's a live ball after 10 yards. You should know that. You've been trying out for football, I don't know for how long. But anyway, I'm going to go straight to coaching. Todd Downing. I'm going to just say this. I don't know if it's because this is his first year as an offensive coordinator and coming from being promoted as a quarterback's coach that he's learning how to call plays, let alone design plays. I'm not seeing enough stuff to where you can keep the defense honest. I don't see no end arounds. I don't see bubble screens. I don't see motion. You don't see things to really and truly can get Derek Carr to understand and see what's really going on. When Bill Musgrave was out there, he motioned so that gave Derek enough time to understand when he's looking at the defense. The safeties are staying up high, so they're staying outside the numbers, or you got one where you can throw it to the tight in the middle. You got Cook. Cook is the shit, okay? Or if the one safety stays in the middle of the field, then you go outside the numbers. You got 1-on-1. So it's simple. It's simple. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. And they're not motioning Cooper around enough. You're not motioning Crabtree around enough. You're not doing enough motion, period, to get him to see what the defense is really doing. If nobody's moving, you already know it's zone, period. So if it's zone and you go in a certain area, go to this area, stay in there, and I'll get you the ball. Plain and simple. I'm not understanding this. Defensively, I'm starting to waver and go around with everybody else about getting rid of Ken Norton Jr. I really am. At first, I was an avid fan of like, nah, it ain't Ken Norton, because it's the offense that's got to make the defense better and this and that and the other. Now, it's time to get a new defensive coordinator to know how to get pressure. Because when I seen that call when he dropped Jelly on that play and he dropped Jelly back in the coverage, I'm livid because I'm like, it's 3rd and long. Why are you dropping this guy back into coverage? That doesn't make sense. You want to get pressure on him to get rid of the ball quick so that you can come up and tackle him. It's 3rd and long. The guy then turns around and catches the ball and gets the first down. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. These guys are all ha ha ha, yuck, yuck, yuck. You looking at them in the interviews. You looking at them when they're talking to the media and everything, and everybody is just, well, I'm not going to talk about this. I'm not going to talk about that. You guys are all, letting the media getting y'all focused on what the fuck Marshawn did last week with his fucking cousin and shit. Get off that shit. Y'all should have been fucking focused on the fucking Buffalo Bills, period. Jack Del Rio, it's time for you to come down on this fucking team. It's time for you to lay the wrath down on this fucking team. Don't worry about nothing else. Just worry about the team. You are the fucking head coach of this team. And I'm getting sick and tired of this team sitting up here losing the way that they're losing when you know inside that they're better than what they are. That's all I'm saying. This team is better. Now, what I will say is the only reason why I'm not even more mad than what I am is only because we're still in the playoff hunt. Even at 3-5, we're still in the playoff hunt. Looking at the AFC right now, we're still in the playoff hunt. So if Denver beats Kansas City, we're still in the division race. So can you believe that? Even after this loss, we're still in the division race. Even though I'm listening to everybody on the radio, everybody in the media, well, if the Raiders lose this game, the season's over with. The season is over. Are you looking at the freaking divisions, the conference in the AFC? The Raiders are still in the playoff picture. I guess it makes great TV to where these guys sit up here and talk about how the Raiders are looking bad or the Raiders are this. I understand. Yes, they look bad. They didn't look like last year, but last year is done and over with. We can't do nothing about last year. This is not a continuation. They don't go like that. There are things that have changed. There are players that have changed. I don't understand what is going on with the offensive coordinator. Don't understand. Maybe it's going to take him a year to get it down. But you know what? He better fix that mess up right now and get that mess straightened out. That's all I'm saying. He needs to do more than what he's doing instead of being on that sideline when a big play comes and he's, whoa, yeah. No, man. Get your butt up top. Go up top and go sit down and look down on the field so you can see what's going on. You don't need to be on the field to me. You need to be up in the box. That's where you need to be to me so you can really see what's going on. Because looking at the sideline today, you and Derek sitting there, I see you looking at your card. I see Derek sitting there and covered up in his coat with the hoodie over his head. Y'all not even discussing anything. This is getting pathetic to me. This team and this whole season is looking pathetic. So my point is you have got to go down there and beat Miami, then turn around, go to your bye week, and then go get New England. You win those 2 games, you got to get back to 500. That's the key to this season, getting back to 500. Because if you get back to 500, that will take everything that you need to do what you need to do, period. So that's my take today right now on this team tonight, on this loss that we got 34-14 against the Buffalo Bills. So I'm just going to take my time out right now and say thank y'all. Like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button for me. Come on, because I'm really trying to make this good for you. I'm really trying to come through for you. And I'm trying to get everything correct. So like, subscribe, comment. I like your comments as well. It's your boy G_Money Raider signing off. Letting you know the Oakland Raiders lost again, 34-14 to the Buffalo Bills. Peace out.